And then she grabs my drink, dumps it out as I'm looking away, and pours alcohol in it, and then gives it to me. While he's explaining this in this room, Lexi suddenly is near the door, doesn't even know we're talking about her, and then is trying to get in the room like, hey guys, what's going on in here? Yo, I have a plushie available for purchase right now. If you guys want to grab one, they're only here for a limited time, so make sure to check the first link in the description. Yo, I remember one time I was at a party. Yo, there was this drunk. This was dating one of my friend's roommates who was throwing the party. Like, so his girlfriend, my friend who was throwing the party, his friend's girlfriend was also at the party. And every time she was at any party, she was belligerently drunk. And one year I remember my friend's girlfriend, who was also my friend, who actually lives at the place, was mad as hell because this girl was like, what are you drinking? And I was like, oh, water. And she was like, oh, why aren't you drinking alcohol? This is like second year of college, like right after my brain surgery. I was like, oh, I had like head surgery. I'm on a lot of meds. She was like, oh, cool. And then she grabs my drink, dumps it out like over the ledge as I'm looking away, and pours alcohol in it, and then gives it to me. And I think it's because she was like trying to be like, you should get lit with us. But she was like, oh yeah. Like she sounded like a Kardashian. She's like, why aren't you drinking with us? Like she was like really like walking at me like this. And then I looked at it and like, out of the corner of my eye, I saw this happening. Because I turned away to like talk to someone else real quick. And I set my drink down on this table right there. Because it's water. Like if you spike water, I'm gonna know after tasting it for half a second. So I wasn't really worried about all that, right? So I set it down. And also this is a party with all of our friends. So it's not really like that's gonna happen. It's like a house party. And I look away, and in the corner of my eye, I see like her like fling her arm or something. And then I remember I look back, and I didn't know what she was flinging her arm for. I look back, and then I see in the cup, I was like, oh, this doesn't look like the level of water it was at before. Because the cup was like pretty full before, and now it was like pretty empty. And I was like, I pieced together like, oh, she dumped my shit out over the balcony and then poured like clear alcohol in it. And then I smelled it, and I was like, oh. And then I walked up, and I wasn't really that angry about it because I was like, oh, this bitch is just inebriated. Maybe she doesn't know any better. And I do think that's very dangerous, but like, I wasn't that mad about it, right? But then I went and told my friend, you know, who's dating one of the guy who's throwing the party. It's at his apartment. And the girlfriend of the girl that spiked my drink was just dating a guy that was friends with the guy throwing the party, not the girlfriend of the party host. There was like a friend of the party host's girlfriend. So she was like on the outs already. So I go up and tell my friend who is the girlfriend of the party host, who I'm also friends with the party host. And she's so like mad for me. Like she was like, yo, that's up. We're getting that kicked out. No. And I was like, oh, I was like, I don't want a situation, you know, like my bad, bro. You know, I didn't really want it to be. She's like, no. That bitch is never coming over here, okay? I think her name was like Lexi. Lexi's never coming over. She's always sloppy as no. And like they go talk to my friend, and she was like, I don't ever want Lexi here. And the guy, like her boyfriend or the guy throwing the party was like, wait, why? And she was like, well, she just did this, and this to Quinn's drink. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. And and the thing is, like, while he's explaining this in this room, Lexi suddenly is near the door, doesn't even know we're talking about her, and then is trying to get in the room like, hey guys, what's going on in here? Like banging into the door, trying to open the door. The guy who was throwing the party, Blake, is like holding the door shut and is like against it. And then my friend looks at like, you know, her boyfriend Blake, and is like, see, this bitch is bugging. Like, he was like, I want her to leave. Like, I never want her at another party again. And he was like, it's kind of hard, bro, because like, you know, like Josh, her boyfriend, is friends with like everyone that lives here. And like, it'd be hard to like tell him his girlfriend can't come. And she was like, I don't care. She was like, so then like Lexi, like they were trying to get her to leave, but and like her boyfriend was trying to get her to leave. And she was like, no, guys, I don't want to. And the thing is, every party that was ever thrown at this apartment that I've ever been to, this girl brings Jello shots, got up off her own jello shots and then tries to get everyone else fucked up off the jello shots. And then when they refuse her, she gets like kind of like not pettily angry, but it's just like, why don't you want some jello shots? Come on, they're really good. Come on. You know you want some jello shots. They're really good. Have some jello shots. They're really good. Like, bro, like every time. Literally every time. There's not been one time where it's not happened. Every time. Like, why don't you have some jello shots? Like, bro, so annoying. So annoying, bro. I wonder when she was like sober. I've never met her sober. There are some people that I've genuinely never met sober in my life. Ever. Like, ever. And like, this girl is one of them. I've never had a conversation with her sober. It was always at parties at this location when she was inebriated. Because I wasn't friends with her. I wasn't friends with her boyfriend. I didn't know like anyone she was associated with. Did she apologize when she found out? I literally don't have her number. I have no contact with her. I don't even know her social media handles. I don't know I don't know her. Like, I do not know her at all. Like, I have no way of even, like, we're not even on, like, we don't even follow each other on social media. This is how little I know this girl. But every time without fail, I'm at a party and she was there. She was just drunk and like trying to get everyone else as fucked up as she was. And like kind of annoying. And she was like, how are you doing? I brought jello shots. They're really good. You should have a jello shot. They're pretty good. She was like bob her head. She was like really showing. She was like, they're pretty good. Yeah. Like, it was so bad. It was like some she talked like she was in like a video from like the 60s, bro. Like, it was terrible. And she was trying to be like seductive. Like it was so bad. It was so bad, bro.